Hi guys, in this video we are learning how to draw vintage banners that are super easy to draw and make such an improvement to your bullet journal, so keep on watching. So we are starting off with a super easy banner idea, which is great for your titles. And basically the only thing that I did is that I was copying the stuff on internet that I found that was vintage and banners, and I recreated that with my pencil, and then I just outlined everything with a pen. I think that what makes it vintage is that you add those little ribbons on each side. You can of course add color to it and color in, or maybe just add color to the title, but I wasn't doing that in this video. I just wanted to show you the ideas. Also, this spread is going to be available in the link down below, and it's going to be like a photo of the spread, and you can download it and have it as a little inspiration or as something that you're going to look when journaling. And the previous banner idea that I skipped was basically very self-explanatory. You just add those little ribbons up top. Now this one is a little bit more complicated because you add more details, and I would say that this one is perfect for bigger titles so that you don't do this every time you have a title. And guys, what makes this interesting is that this kind of ribbon is basically intertwined within one another, and then you have those cool edges and stuff, and you can darken them so that it has a bit more definition. And I also added this little side banner to show you that they don't have to be flat, they can also go every direction that you want. What makes it vintage is basically that you add those little decoration, for example squares or little flowers, any shapes that would be cool with it, it makes it vintage. And what would make it more vintage is that you add some type of vintage font to your banner. What we have on the other side are basically banners that are perfect for your weekly spreads, and you can put your weekly text on them. I divided those banners in 3 categories. So the first one is the most simple one. You just add those little cards and the little round edges and you're done. Second technique is a bit more enhanced, and you first start with the same technique as the first simple one, and you add some type of dashed line that would also make it quite vintage. The last one is the most upgraded one, but I would say that it adds the most cuteness to your vintage journal. So you can do the same steps as before, but you add some type of decor that we talked before, some type of flower effect, or maybe just dots and lines, shapes, whatever you want to make it vintage. Even more upgraded technique would be if you add some drawings with black pen, because I think that that makes it quite vintage, but we're not doing this in this video. Instead, I'm showing you something with a lot of effort, and it took me quite a lot to do this, but in the end it looks pretty cool. I would say that this is quite a lot like the first banner idea, but the ribbon is a bit more elongated and it's definitely more complicated. My biggest suggestion for you guys is basically just to keep practicing and watching amazing photos with banners on the Google, or definitely download my picture with this spread, so as I said, this can be your inspiration, and just try to sketch out everything with a pencil and then repeat it first with a black pen, and then after you can add some color. As you can see, I'm also just playing around with some lines that also kind of make it a bit more vintage. And for the last part of this banner, we are also adding some cool lines, and I tried to make this look like a wing, or it can also look like a snitch. You pick which one is it. And we're also adding some type of diamonds, and that is basically it from our banners. I hope that this video was very helpful for you and that you're going to try to make some banners. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.